there guys, welcome back to another episode. Today's episode we're going to be doing Town Center 1, 2, 3. Although with this one we could get actually a bit interesting playing this map. First of all, we're going to start off with Town Center, we're going to start off with hard, and we're going to start with magic monkeys only. Override save, that was just a continue run playthrough on the deflation mode, which we lost the next round anyway, I just could not be bothered ending it. Alright, beautiful. So hopefully first of all, if we could pop ourselves Quincy just about there, which should be fantastic in terms of just getting rid of these early balloons, and then anything that doubles up just here should get popped over here as well. So that kind of sense should be fantastic. Although starting off with Quincy is also a bit of an interesting choice, just because as well, is we could lose a couple of hit points early there, because unfortunately, as you can probably assume, so I'm actually wondering if that's probably not going to be the best idea to start with a Quincy there, but rather start off with a Quincy just about here, just about there, which should be fantastic as well. Because then Quincy should be able to pop all these balloons I get through here. Yep, through there, fantastic. And then around here, a lot of popping time. And then around here, lots of popping time. So I feel like this is probably going to be the place where we build up our death squad, if that makes any sense to anyone. Alright, and the first one of our death squad will probably be, sorry, English please, will probably, oh hell yeah, probably be one of these wizard monkeys. So technically, assuming we're going to be fireball and intense magic, that should actually help us. I mean, just absolutely look at the balloons and pop them that way, which is normally useful. But other than that, we'll start off with fireball and intense magic. Alright, so there's another intense magic, which is fantastic. And then as per normal, whenever we do grab ourselves a wizard monkey, we're going to start waiting for the wall of fire. Alright, so there's the wall of fire, which is fantastic as well. And because we place you there, that should obviously be where the wall of fire is placed, I guess, technically by this guy. In that kind of sense, we could start saving up for monkey sense and then intense shimmer, not intense, but shimmering effect, which is okay. But instead of that, we're actually going to see if we can pop you just about there, sir, and you should be able to pop across the river there, across that little path, which is fantastic. But instead of that, we're going to give you Thorn Swarm, Hard Thorns, Heart of Oak, I want to say Drew's Heart of Thunder, and then Druid of the Jungle. Right, so there's the first of these two. Technically, great work, Quincy. There's a Heart of Thunder, and then as soon as we can have Druid of the Jungle, we can have Druid of the Jungle, and that should actually speed up the round quite significantly as well. There's Druid of the Jungle, which is fantastic, because technically the balloons can either pop a bit earlier, or down here, or, you know, stuff like that, which is fantastic. So hopefully next of all we can grab Monkey Sense, which should change your hat back to there, or back to black, I believe, because you got the red circle, because you're a fire wielder. And then as soon as we can grab the shimmering effect, we can grab the shimmering effect as well. Alright, so there's a shimmering effect as well, which is beautiful. So technically next of all we could start saving for Necromancer's Unpopped Army, but we're going to start saving up for Jungle's Bounty. Actually, think about it now, that's not going to be very smart of us to do something along those lines, because unfortunately we're also going to run into stuff that's going to need us to pop Moabs. So Moabs could be a bit of an issue as well. So maybe instead of doing that, maybe we should grab ourselves an unstable concoction that causes a large explosion when they are popped. So that's why this arguably is not going to be the best idea. However, the thing about that is this guy's also not the best idea, because for the time charges and class balloons, flash and increased damage stun targets, you know, so something like this could get interesting. So maybe that's not a bad idea actually for once. Maybe we should grab you here. Maybe we pop you just about there, sir. Yeah, just about there. Yeah, so anything you pop here, and then anything on the return could get popped there. Alright, then hopefully we can grab these two, and then we can hopefully start upgrading through here with flash bombs and whatnot. Alright, so there's flash bomb as well. So hopefully as soon as we grab sticky bomb, I think we're just going to run out of time. That's going to allow us to grab sticky bombs. So in that kind of sense, we could lose this round 40. Just because unfortunately, I would not say we were unprepared. Were we unprepared? I don't think we were unprepared, but that's going to hopefully not be besides the point. Alright, so there's the first of the Moabs. Technically, we could be sitting with a bit of an issue, unless we get Quincy going through there. Nah, but I meant the Druid when I said Quincy, but that's not too bad, not too bad. Great work, Quincy, double timing. Perfect, so there's Sticky Bomb, which should actually help us against these powerful Mo class balloons, which is fantastic. And then hopefully next of all, I guess we can start saving up for Jungle's Bounty. Alright, so there's Jungle's Bounty, which is fantastic. Another benefit of Jungle's Bounty is also going to give us ability to press a second button on our keyboard, and that's also going to give us more money, which is fantastic. It's kind of like clicking buttons to make money, which sounds fantastic, right? So that kind of sense, hopefully we can just keep doing that. Next of all, hopefully we can grab Necromancer's Unpopped Army, should be fantastic. We're actually going to set you just about here, which I don't think is going to be the wrong option. But we're also going to need you to pop some balloons in the meantime, sir. Alright, so hopefully before we forget about this guy, hopefully we can set you to strong as well, in that kind of sense. So hopefully this guy can also see them, and then hopefully this guy can pop them, which is fantastic. But at this stage, I'm actually wondering what's going to be our best option in terms of finishing off this game, right? So, I mean, we could start setting off a Master Bomber, we could start setting off of these two, either one of these two, we could grab ourselves one of these lot, you know. So other than that, I don't actually know if there's going to be a better way for us to save this round. I mean, as of recently, other than that round 40, not mishap, but with that round 40 loss of balloon life, I'm actually going to say at this stage we are making good money, in the sense of, you know, like in the sense of Quincy's only popped $540, $540 worth of balloons. These lot have popped about 50,000, 60,000 in between them all. And I mean, that's not even these lot are going to get away with anything bad. So, you know, like, you know, at this stage, I'm actually happy to say we could definitely start saving up for the Master Bomber. And then, I mean, this guy should actually maul through him, which is actually kind of crazy just how strong this guy ultimately is when it comes to popping Moabs. So that's also something we can obviously remember for later in the future. Alright, so at this stage we've got Prince of Darkness on standby. We've also got Spirit of the Forest on standby. But before we get there, we're probably going to need to grab Master Bomber, which, I mean, other than the fact he's probably not going to get the most pops, unlike this druid, which is kind of unfortunate, but hopefully Master Bomber will be worth the purchasing power that we're going to provide it. Alright, so as we are approaching this, needing just under $1,000 renewals more just to grab ourselves Master Bomber, one Monkey Moab Demolition Machine sounds fantastic. So hopefully soon we can grab it. There we go, fantastic. Yep, as I originally thought, I was kind of hoping to be able to pop these Moabs first time, and it's looking pretty good, which is fantastic. So hopefully next of all, I mean, we can start saving up one of these two to upgrade one of these two. So probably be Spirit of the Forest, but if we don't get there, we can just grab ourselves the Prince of Darkness as well. Prince of Darkness. I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, these BFBs have only been getting up to here. Like, their like lowest points of balloons are only getting up to here before they're absolutely getting mauled. But I mean, mostly by this guy, in the sense of the BFBs are getting popped down here. Like, watch this. BFB gets thrown with the first bomb, and then it's gone. 3 sets. Yeah, it only really got up to here this time. The double BFB only got up to there, which is, I mean, that's kind of bonkers, right? Oh goodness, I could actually get. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was actually kind of scary. I'm kind of glad my fingers are already on standby there for Quincy. Oh boy. Okay, so this stage looks like this stage we are starting to approach these baddie rounds. Okay. Because in that sense, we're not going to have enough money to purchase any extra power there. So, I mean, we may as well purchase one of these lodges over here just as a safety blanket. And then we may as well grab ourselves these two just to get increased range. May as well grab these two. And then hopefully in just a little bit we can grab Robo Monkey just as well, just in case. Oops, was not meant to use that one, but besides, going to hopefully besides the point. So there's some more Quincy power. And then hopefully as soon as these lot all get popped, we can then hopefully assume the power of the Robo Monkey as well. There you go, so he actually was necessary. 109 pops, which is fantastic. But it's also making me question, like, maybe it would have been worth it for us just to pop you just about there, sir. Just about, if I could actually just pop you there, sir. And get these two, and then with these three. Alright, and there's the strongest stamina as well, as we're approaching around 80. So I believe around 80 is a Zom, which is, I mean, not ultimately kind of scary. To be fair, it should actually be pretty simple for us to absolutely walk through the Zom. So in that kind of sense, you know, that's not really going to matter too much. And to be fair, everything's ready currently on standby, being arrows and Quincy's double timing effect. But to be perfectly honest, I actually just want to see how quickly this guy's actually going to maul through it. Because, I mean, 120,000, you are 160. Yeah, so technically we kept playing. We definitely could have actually gone close. But there we go. Quincy double time, use some arrows. Beautiful victory. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Druid. Fantastic. $200 arena. Fantastic. Thank you. And then as we continue, we go 1, 2, 3. So this one could get a bit more interesting, because what I was thinking with this one, with this Magic Monkeys only, I was thinking maybe we should try not to use the same monkeys we used at all in the last round. In that kind of sense, hopefully we can start off with one of these like just down here. I think, unfortunately, we did upgrade you through that path line, so we may have to start with this path line this time, something along those lines, right? So hopefully, oh boy, we're gonna lose some early hit points, aren't we? I think it's fair enough to say we're probably gonna lose some early hit points. It's actually just getting massively unfortunate, and especially watching these lot run through here down there. So, you know, I mean, other than the fact that's just wasted money there, but, you know, besides that point, Hopefully as soon as we have Fireball, as soon as those lot all lose our hit points, there we go, there's Fireball. I mean, hopefully we don't lose too many hit points now, I guess. So we're still going to lose more hit points. Yeah, we are, yeah. Oh goodness gracious me. It's stuff like this that makes me hate this game. The waiting of balloons to travel to the end and just wasting absolute time. Alright, but hopefully end of next round we can have ourselves Arcane Blast. That should be fantastic in terms of, because yeah, I mean, other than the fact it's bigger, more powerful blast. Laser Blast pops 2 laser balloons. There we go, fantastic. Yeah, so look at this now. This is more or less where this guy gets his good name from. So hopefully soon we have the Wall of Fire. We can have the Wall of Fire as well, because we're also going to need to grab Arcane Mastery at some stage. Faster attacks with increased range, damage, and popping power. Because the popping power we're also going to need for the Moabs along those kind of lines, right? Which is not going to be too bad. Alright, so this stage I'm on standby with the Wall of Fire, but yeah, okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need the Wall of Fire. I hope we didn't click on that. We did not. That should be okay. We will lose a couple more hit points. That's okay. Not too worried about losing any more hit points at this stage, because I also know that we can't lose enough hit points to lose before we grab Arcane Mastery. So, I mean, technically we could. Technically we could lose enough hit points to lose before we grab Arcane Mastery, but there we go. There's Arcane Mastery. So in this kind of sense, I'm actually really happy with how this guy's planning out, which is ultimately kind of fantastic. So next of all, we need to start saving up to grab ourselves one of these lot. Just because with the Super Monkey, technically last time we upgraded you through Robo Monkey. So in that kind of sense, we need to upgrade you through the other one. That's alright, because we're also going to need to grab Ultra Ridge and Plasma Blast before round 59. So hopefully, first of all, before we grab this guy in here, we're also going to need something that can pop the camos. We're also going to need to see, is there any way we can pop this guy? Perfect. We may have to pop you up here, unless we can pop you down here. Okay, see, this is ultimately why I hate this map. Why can't I pop you here, you know? Why can't I pop you here? Why can't I pop you here? I can pop you here, right? But like, ultimately, that's just ultimately kind of silly, you know? So I think popping you here won't be the worst idea. So I may as well pop you there on number 9, which is ultimately kind of sad. So if that dog gets any louder, I'm going to yell. Perfect, and there it goes, pop, beautiful. So there we go. So at this stage, hopefully we can grab ourselves a Super Monkey as well. Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness, perfect. Give you these upgrades right now. Perfect, otherwise we're going to lose more hit points. Alright, so we did lose hit points anyway, but that's alright, perfect. Next of all, if we can grab Distraction and Counter Espionage as well, because that's obviously not going to be the worst idea. Perfect, alright, so I'm actually not too disappointed with those rash decisions to play the game that quickly. But there we go, not too disappointed at this stage. I also want to see, could we grab you over here? Here? We could pop you down here. Alright, why would we not want to pop you there? Alright, perfect. Hopefully with you, sir, if we can grab Hard Thorns and Heart of Thunder and then Druid of the Storm rather than Druid of the Jungle with this guy. Although, I'm actually thinking Druidic Reach is not going to be a bad idea either. So, I mean, there is Heart of Thunder as well, so that could get actually kind of interesting. I'm also kind of thinking, like, what if we could have grabbed you here, put Counter Espionage down here, and then absolutely maul through those balloons, you know? So, like, it's kind of just, the map is just kind of a bit unfortunate. Alright, so there should be Thorn Swarm, but I'm actually wondering, maybe we should save up to grab this guy Balloon Jitsu, something along those lines, right? Because at this stage, I'm actually not 100% happy with just how the world's going at this stage. Yeah, let us grab Druid of the Storm, and let's grab Druidic Reach and then Heart of Vengeance for every life from the starting value after the upgrade. So in that kind of sense, if we lose any more hit points, the thing is about losing hit points from here. If we lose hit points from here, we're probably going to die. So in that kind of sense, it's all just magically unfortunate. But you know, we're not going too damn bad. Perfect. There is your Wall of Fire. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to afford Arcane Spike in the meantime. So in that kind of sense, it could get a bit unfortunate. So maybe we should hopefully see if we can grab Balloon Jitsu now, more or less. Or maybe it's Balloon Jitsu or maybe a Super Monkey. I genuinely think Balloon Jitsu is probably going to be the better option to grab now rather than the Super Monkey. Alright, so there's Balloon Jitsu, which is fantastic. I really wish we could have popped you there, sir. If I'm actually wondering, could we have popped you here? I kind of think we probably could have popped you here. We could have popped you there, but I don't think we had access to that one at the time. Oh, you know what I'm thinking now? I'm wondering these lot are primary only monkeys. I'm wondering these lot are magic monkeys. I'm wondering these are military only monkeys. And we're going to lose. We're going to lose unless this guy can actually get us a couple more pops. Yeah, we've just lost. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, that's unfortunate there today. Alright, so maybe it looks like the path of the line we took in the first round was a lot better. Alright, just like to thank everyone so much for watching today's episode. Cheers and bye-bye.